Hello. So ever since the survival game came out, I've been on a hunt, bro. I've been like stalking both games to find out what's different. Because let's be honest, the survival game, it's heavily inspired by Booga Booga. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I think they did a lot of things right. But at the same time, there is also a lot of things that they messed up on. And that is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. So starting off with the most simple and the most noticeable difference is graphics. Now don't get me wrong, right? The survival game looks good. In some situations they even have better models than Booga Booga. But maybe it's the nostalgia, maybe it's the fact that I'm an old man, that Booga Booga just looks 10 times better. Just look at the water. It actually moves. Sure, the trees look like big blobs of green cheese, but that doesn't matter when the water moves, bro. I feel like the lighting's also just a tad bit better. The survival game really doesn't look like a modern game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if you showed me this like 4 years ago, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised. Maybe the grass would make me go like, cross move? What? But besides that, the game looks pretty average. The next thing is, the rain. God, it's so annoying. Booga Booga's rain is a lot more subtle, which is kind of unrealistic, sure, but the rain in the survival game is just something else, man. It's annoying. It happens like every 2 minutes, I swear to God. Maybe this is just a personal pet peeve, but I just hate the rain, man. When it comes to combat, Booga Booga and the survival game are two different games. They're not similar at all. Now I could sit here for like 15 minutes talking about why the survival game's combat system is like 10 times better, but I'll explain it in a few words. Starting with a very, very weird food mechanic in Booga Booga. So you know how in the survival game you can only eat when you're hungry, and then it slowly increases your health, you know? Which I think is fair. You know, you can't just spam food, and you actually have to fight in the survival game instead of just running away and spamming food to get health. Booga Booga is the complete opposite when it comes to this. If you have a decent amount of food in your inventory, you can just spam click with an auto clicker and have infinite health, dude. You could be getting attacked by like 2 people, fully get out, and still be able to run away because you have so much food and you can just keep spam clicking until you're max health. Next up is physics. That's right, guys, I'm taking you back to 7th grade. Now when it comes to physics, I feel like both games are pretty similar, but there is just a few small things, like small non-game breaking things that just piss me off. Starting with the fact that you're actually Jesus in Booga Booga. Like seriously guys, come on. Is it that hard to program in a swimming animation? Come on, you're walking in the middle of the ocean, man. Please. I know Roblox isn't supposed to be the most realistic game, but that's the least you can do, is add an animation for swimming. Next up is the blocks, or the items that you actually drop on the floor. The survival game does this absolutely perfectly. You know, Minecraft has been doing it for years. Items just float above the ground. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Booga Booga, however, oh my god. Every time you drop an item, there is a small risk of it teleporting to the back rooms. Because if you're even just a tiny bit laggy, you will slingshot that piece of raw fish into the atmosphere, bro. It's extremely annoying, and it can't be fixed because it's just an error with Roblox. There's nothing you can do about it. That's why I think the survival game has a way better physics system. Finally is the miscellaneous category. This is stuff that doesn't really fit into its own category, so I just labeled it and gave it some random category. I'm just lazy. Starting off with something extremely serious, which is the hacker problem in the survival game. I think both games have its own fair share of hackers, but the survival game is something else, man. Maybe because it's a new game, maybe it's because it's way more popular than Booga Booga, but god damn, every single public server I have ever joined in this game, I have come across a hacker. Now don't worry, the survival game devs have confirmed that they are working with an expert in making anti-cheats, so maybe very, very soon we will actually have an anti-cheat that works. Booga Booga does have an anti-cheat, but it's really bad. But there's not that many hackers in Booga Booga, at least in my personal experience. Next up is the fact that both these games are pay to win. God, I need to talk about this. It's been on my mind ever since I started playing this game, but it is so pay to win. ×2 tool power, ×2 resources, ×2 hunger. And it's not like they're expensive either. This is like $3, this is also like $4, and ×2 resources is like $10. In total, you can spend like $16 to $17 on this game and become extremely powerful. Oh, and did I mention the fact that you can buy tokens for only $20? You can almost max out your entire shop. No, actually, you can max out your entire shop. Just think about that for a second. You can just buy tokens and max your character out. Come on, guys. I know you gotta make money, but really? Anyways, that's it. If you like this video, like, if you think I missed anything, please comment it down below. Make your own list, I guess. I don't know. I'll pin my favorites. Yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.